going on, everybody? Hey, first video from inside, sort of, the Scion XB. But today, we're actually going to go get new wheels and tires. Sorry, I'm not extremely excited. I got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning on Saturday to be up here at Discount Tire before they open at 8 o'clock, or right around when they open at 8 o'clock. I don't have an appointment. They said if I get there early, they could probably get me in and out in about an hour. So we're going to go up there and get the wheels and tires put on. I will unveil them in this video. I don't know if it's going to make it look great, but it's definitely going to make it look better than the hubcap that's on it. Now, I want to say, I don't know if you all know this, but I buy all my tires at Discount Tire, and there's a reason for that. They say they will beat anybody's price on the market, and they will. Like, when they quoted me these wheels, they were $208 each. And I told them, I said, I found them online for $158 each. And he was like, oh my God, really? And I was like, yeah, I did. There's 50 less dollars per wheel. I mean, that's 200 bucks. And he went on there and looked, and sure enough, he's like, we've got to honor that. It was $158.08 online at the place I found, and they sold them to me for $158. So they beat it by 8 cents. Plus, I don't have to order them. They did all that. They come in. If I have a problem with the wheels, I take them back there. I don't have to deal with somebody online. So, you know, it's just easier to do something like that. So if you have a Discount Tire around you, I mean, mine's probably an hour away, but for me, saving $200, well, no, I wouldn't have saved that. I'd have probably at least saved the shipping, which would have probably been 50, 60 bucks at least on 4 wheels. And the fact I get to speak to an individual if I have an issue, that makes all that worth it, in my opinion. I don't like dealing with people online when I have problems. I'm not saying I'll ever have a problem with these wheels, but I think they're Iniki? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll ask them and tell you when I do the video. I'm not going to tell you which ones it is. I'll just tell you that's the brand. It's a big brand. They've been around forever. They were making wheels when I was 16 and 17. I had a set of them way back then. But yeah, it's worth it to me for that. And they do tires the same way. If you want to buy tires from there, call around to everyone around you that has a tire store, get your lowest price, call them, get a quote, and tell them you found them cheap. Because their quote's probably going to be a little high. But if you tell them you found them cheaper and tell them the price you found, they will beat it every time. I saved a ton of money on a set of tires for my Xterra back when I had it. I'll be right back. I'm fixing to order some food. I don't know if y'all have ever had Wendy's breakfast, but they've got a honey butter chicken biscuit. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'll be right back. All right, got my chicken biscuit. I don't know if y'all have ever tried one of these. Sorry about the light. But they are amazing. My buddy at work, I never even knew they had this. My buddy at work got one the other day, and he actually had one left over from the day before. He has a little mini refrigerator on his desk. He's like, you want this? And I was like, I'll try it. You can taste that honey like crazy. It's pretty amazing. There was a girl in front of me right then that had a Mazda Miata with the top down. Now, it's supposed to be 78 to 80 degrees here today. That is top down weather. It's 57 right now. I think it was 54 where we were just at. That's not top down weather to me. I don't know. She's stronger than I am. But I'm not going to bore you with eating the biscuit and stuff like that. Just go try one. I'm going to get off here. I've got to ride up to Johnson City to Discount Tire. Get these put on, and after we get them put on, we'll do the final unveiling, and you can let me know what you think. I think this is going to look quite a bit better, actually. I don't think it's going to look a little better. I think it's going to look quite a bit better. And for everybody out there that says, you know, I'll see you back in the truck soon because you're not, I love this little car. And yeah, it's not the best looking little car. I don't have to have the best looking little car. I know I've got a badass truck at home. Everybody don't have to know I've got a badass truck. I don't care. I don't care what people think about me that I don't know driving down the road. That doesn't bother me. Let them think that stupid guy and that stupid little Scion. I don't care. They can think what they want. It's a free country. I love it. I'm getting 28 mile per gallon right now. And when I get on this 4-lane up here to go to Johnson City, I'll probably get like 31 or 32. And I filled my truck up yesterday. I had right at 3/4 of a tank. I put middle grade in it. I didn't even do the high test. And it cost me $40-some from 3/4 of a tank. This little car was right above 1/4 of a tank. And I've driven them about the same a distance. This has a whole lot smaller tank. So I think I drove them, I actually think I drove this one like 180 some miles, and the truck I'd driven like 140 some miles. So I'd actually driven this car about 40 more miles than the truck. And it only cost me $28 to fill it up. And I put fuel injection cleaner in the truck. So it had a bottle of that in it to help fill it. I didn't put anything in this. Good Lord, there's a crap falling off this truck in front of me. I didn't put anything in this, and it still took like almost half to fill this thing up from like 1/4, as it did my truck from 3/4. So no, I am not going to regret buying this. And until gas goes up, or goes up, it's already going up, shit, it's already going up. Until gas goes down, I won't be taking any long trips in the truck. And people can say what they want to. This is very functional and a whole lot cheaper to drive. See you guys in a minute. All right, just pick this up. I'm going to show y'all the wheels here in just a minute. I'll show you that. I'm going to get back home and go to a place where I shoot a lot of videos. But I want to show you this. I changed out the tire pressure, or I didn't, but they changed out the TPMS sensor. Look at this. No more lights in the dash. This thing is totally light free, and that's awesome, because that light flashing that would stay on would drive me nuts. I also want to say getting new tires on the front, because I did have the 2 new tires put on the front, has made this thing quieter and smoother. Now, I ain't got it up to like 70 yet, because I'm still in like a 45, so I won't know exactly how smooth it rides until we get it on up to the higher speeds. But I'll let y'all know that here in just a little bit. But I'm just excited that TPMS light is off. Totally off. Again, those things have little batteries in them, like little CR2032s is what it looks like. I don't know if that's what it is. But they go bad and you really can't service them, so you might as well replace them. And they were $60 each. So let me get where I'm going, and I may see you in a second. Whenever we get up to speed, I'll let you know how it's driving there, and then we'll do the big unveiling. Okay, we're starting to get up to speed now. I'm about 67, 68, 69, and there's 70. We'll set the cruise at 70, and it's smooth. It is smooth. I do want to say this. I thought, and I think most of the road noise I was getting was coming from the front tires, but I'm still hearing a little bit from the back. The front tires that's on here right now are quiet as a mouse, but I can lean my head back. Not at 70, I don't hear it bad at 70, but at like 55, I can hear some road noise coming from the back tires. Now, they still have good tread, and there's actually a little device they use to check your tread that's actually pretty cool. I'll do a separate video about that, because I did record him doing that. I asked him if I could, and he said yeah, so I did record that. But this thing is driving smooth. The roughness I was feeling in the steering wheel was definitely from the old tires, because this thing is smooth as glass right now at 70 mile an hour, and I'm getting 31 miles to the gallon. But it is very smooth. I will still probably have an alignment done. It is driving straight, but you never know when something might be off a little bit, and wear your tires. So I will definitely get an alignment. I did want to tell you how it's running at 70 mile an hour, and now we're going to go to where I shoot some of my videos. We'll do an unboxing, or not an unboxing, but an unveiling, and show you what this looks like. It looks pretty different, actually. See you in a second. All right, everybody, so the wheels are on the car. Cue the montage. Okay, so I went with like an inky, I don't know how to pronounce that, M52. God, it took a ton of weight on that tire right there. I went with the BF Goodrich Advantage Control All Seasons, because that's kind of the same tire I had on the rear. They discontinued this rear tire. As you can see, there is plenty of tread left on this tire right here, so I didn't get new rear tires. After looking at the front, there are tons more on the front, so I may go ahead and get 2 more for the rear, just to have them all matching. The sidewalls are close, but they're not identical, but there is a ton more tread on these, so maybe I will actually just go ahead and get 2 more for the rear. Maybe next week after, something like that. I may just go ahead and do it. Again, just tons of weight on these, just tons of it. It blows my mind that there's that much weight on these tires. I don't know why that is, but you can see it is just an all-season tire. It does ride pretty good. I do need an alignment still, so that will be to come, but I do think these actually make the vehicle look, you know, way better. I did go with the black lug nuts as well. You can see they're like a locking lug nut. They do get a little bit of wear on them, but when, you know, you step back, you really can't see it. There's my new TPMS sensors that cut the light off when it was on the car whenever I got it. But overall, if I come over here to this side, it'll be easier to see from this side. But if I come to this side here, you can plainly see that this looks way better and way down. I know my truck is way better. The car I have coming that you all have not seen yet will be better, but you have to admit the black wheels did make this look a little better. Once I get my windows tinted and the strip across the front, it will actually even look better than it actually is right now. But this did make it look way better than it was, I think, personally. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know. There was a police officer sitting over where I pulled in. I still did the video. I guess he was like, what is that crazy guy doing? And then just finally left. But let me know what y'all think. I mean, I know it's not, you know, some crazy fancy supercar, but you know, it is at least a good gas mileage. I was getting, like I showed y'all earlier, like 31 point some odd mile a gallon, and it does look better than it did. It does look better. Look at this view. Look at that view right there. Look at that. Oh, historic Tennessee. But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I think these look way better than it did, and that's a step in the right direction. But I probably will order 2 more tires just to have them matching, and who knows how long them will last. That tread is, again, that tread right there is just crazy deep, just crazy deep. Okay guys, there it is. That's about all I'm going to do to it, other than tint the windows. I mean, I'll probably change the spark plugs and stuff like that, but as far as cosmetic stuff, this is going to be just basically a stock car. I'll do maintenance videos on it, like I said, to show people how to do that, for people that's never been showed how to do that, so that if you're looking to do spark plugs or something, you don't have to pay somebody to do that, like I said before. But as far as cosmetic goes, this is about as mod as this little Scion is going to get. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. You make this possible. I'll see you next time.